right. Here she is.
2 more after this, right?
That's right. 2 more to go. This thing's a beast. Look at that camper, man. I think I'm gonna have them take the camper off. Oh yeah.
Is they good in there?
I don't know. Should we go check? Some shocks. Probably a few snakes.
Oh man, this is livable.
I guess. Nothing in there. Got the stove. Got the oven. Yeah. Old and rotten. There it is. Beauty. The old grill. Last time I was here, he wouldn't sell that. The old 5-speed. Make sure she's in neutral. There we go. Yeah, pretty cool. Twelve valve. Whoa, a lot of dirt. I want to say that's probably a WH1C, just because it has the 2nd gen valve cover, but who knows? Yeah, it's got a valve cover from a 2nd gen like that red one over there.
Yep.
But see what it'll do. Pretty cool old truck, man. See if we can get the camper off and get her loaded. All right. Got a big old attachment on here this time. Got the ramps down. There we go. Whoa. Watch out.
Tell them how you want it.
All right. We're seeing if we can just get that camper off. Yeah, that's fine. Just push her backward. And then we can just hook a chain to the front and just drag her up. Jeez. There she goes. Ooh. That is a beast. All right. 1950s camper or whatever it is. Might be good for someone, but not me. So this is a 2-wheel drive. 1992, most likely 1st gen Cummins, single cab, D250 that they put it's kind of like a Ford I-beam front axle type deal under it. That hook might be coming off a little. All right, now we're locked and loaded. Let's see if that camper. Goodbye. Well, it's a sacrifice I have to make. I really didn't want to haul this thing through town and get a lot of like these low power lines were coming through this town, and anyway, in the main street and whatnot. See how she goes. Do we need to hook? Do we need to hook? Look at that claw. go. Holy smokes, man. That claw is massive. Almost as big as the bed. All right, we're gonna hook up the winch and get her on the rest of the way. Just missed it, but he just smashed that camper. We were just inside that camper and it's gone. All right, got the winch hooked up. Gonna go ahead and get this thing on a little bit straighter and get out of here. All right, got her loaded. What are we gonna go do, Amy?
Go to this fruit juice stand.
It's a fruit juice stand. We're checking the old, there you go. Everything's looking good. All right, let's go get some juice. It's hot out here, man. I need some juice. Hola.
Hola, cantaloupe, coconut cream, strawberry coconut, pineapple, mango, lemon cucumber, watermelon.
Ooh, what do you think? Watermelon.
Oh, that is good.
All right, we got the truck home. What do you think about it, Banks? Gotta make sure the dog gives his approval. Here's the truck. And show you guys the suspension a little bit better now that it's on the trailer and doesn't have all the chains and winch hooked up to it. So yeah, here's the suspension. Look at those big old disc brakes in the front. And then look at all this tubing and steering linkage and all that stuff hooked up. Thing is gnarly. Does not have a transfer case, so it's not a true four-wheel drive, but at least it has a solid I-beam front axle, if you want to call it that. The 5-speed get drag. Everything looks like it's hooked up. Even has a muffler, diesel tank. It's got cobwebs. Tire has a slow leak. I was trying to add a little bit of air. Let's go check out under the engine bay. I went ahead and added a hot battery. Let's see what we got. Starting on the left-hand side, no air box. See if there's any coolant. Not much. Looks like the fan's gone. Ooh, doesn't look so good. Got a belt on it though. These are for, maybe they're for that camper or maybe the chicken lights up on top. Those things are sweet. Good old wire for the throttle. Hey, it works. Looks like this pump has been modded. It's hard to see. See if I can get you guys in there. There's the screw without the factory cap, and the factory cap's missing here and here. Yeah, everything else under here looks nice and stock. Even has the under hood light connected. So, all right, let's see what it'll do. Looks like 07 was the last time it was registered. 12 of 07. All right. Look at this. Nothing too crazy. Lights don't work. Oh, I guess this thing doesn't even have a key. Nothing in the ashtray. Ashtray's over there. Oh, I do want to show you guys this. This is a super old auto supply house newspaper. And it looks like Chevy, GMC, Ford, and Dodge, 16.5 inch, 8 lug, 16 inch, 8 lug, under the lug, stainless simulator. Look at that, $100 a set. changed out the ignition. So now we have a key. Let's just connect the wires here and let's see if we can get it to start. Oh, here we go. Check engine light, oil. Nothing. Still not getting full juice here to the starter. So let's check that out. Pretty sure this one's to the lights. Just have a mess of wires. Maybe I'll just try to connect these a little bit better. All right, put a few more wires on there. We'll see how it goes. She needs fuel now. I'll show you. So that's the lift pump, and there should be a little handle on that. We're gonna prime it and see how that goes. All right, so we went ahead and tried priming the lift pump, but didn't look like the lever had any pressure, so the lift pump's probably bad. Probably have to swap that out. I did drain a little bit of fuel from the fuel filter. There's a little drain, water and fuel drain there. But we're gonna see if we can't crank it a little bit more and see what she does. Yeah, it's just shaking. It's wanting to start. It's just not getting fuel. Ooh. There we go. Come on. Yeah, no, nothing. All right, we're gonna have to swap out the lift pump tomorrow, and it's starting to get dark. Got the moon over there, but anyway, we'll get the lift pump swapped out and then prime the system and go from there. All right, so next day, went ahead and swapped out the lift pump. Boom. Got the new one on. You can see it right down there. Awesome. Primed it up a little bit. We're unsure if we're getting fuel. So anyway, we went ahead and Ethan swapped out the tires. So anyway, now we have some good tires. All right. Just put on the negative battery cable. See what we can do. All right. Here we go. Still no fuel. Went ahead and gave it a good 6-7 gallons of diesel. Primed the lift pump. Checked the lift pump from priming it before and using the water and fuel. And yeah, pressed that. Diesel came dripping down like pretty good, pretty steady. So then I'd primed it. Honestly, you can prime it 20, 30, 40, 50 times, just crank on it. So anyway, out of breath, carrying that diesel jug, and anyway. All right, let's see what we can do. Clutch in, neutral. Come on. Come on. You want to, come on. All right. Man, this is a tough one, guys. It just does not want to cheat. Come on. Ooh, look at that needle. Oh, yeah. What is it doing? I just gave it fuel. It's doing something. Let's try it again. Come on. Yep. Come on. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. There it is. Nice. That is awesome. Good. All right, will she drive? She runs. see if we can get her to drive. Come on. Reverse. Oh, she's starting to go. Let's see if these. Gotta clean the track on that one. All right, let's see if we can. Oh. Nice. Got us a little bit of power steering. Go. That is awesome. Ooh, she wants to go. All right, she lives. Still want to see these lights on though. There it is, guys. I was just up on the trailer, now it's here. There it is. That wild front suspension. It's pretty cool, man. All right, it lives. See if it'll drive down the road in all the gears. Look at that, dude. That WH1C or Banks or whatever the heck it is. Has a little nice little whistle to it. Let's see if we get these windows down. There we go. Let's see how this one goes. It's hot, bro. Might have to push on that one. Sheesh. There you go. Hit these wing windows. There we go. Getting hot in Texas. All right, we're gonna take this thing on a little cruise. First gear works. Creeping out of the parking lot. What's that noise, dude? Taking.
Sound like the intake.
That's smoky, dude. It's old fuel. Sitting for a lot of years. Second. Third. Hear that turbo, dude?
Yeah, it's all
It's
pretty
got
good.
a wastegate. Fourth. Alright, a little sketch with the steering, but let's try fifth. Woo! Going over bumps. There it is. Alright. Well, it works. Hey,
Works pretty good.
it's not bad. Slow her down. Look at that steering map. The first gen special. That's alright. Yeah, grind's going into third just a tad. Keep an eye on her. Whatever. Alright, not bad, dude.
good over here.
All right, starting in a second. It's pretty good. Whoa, what is that?
Except for that, bro.
What's happening? Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, man. What do you think?
Pretty good.
All right, there it is. Now we can sell you the driver door and get this gauge cluster out. But yeah, it's pretty sweet, man. I guess door. There it goes. All right, there it is, guys. That'll pretty much do it for the video. If you guys haven't already, like, subscribe, comment below with any questions you may have. See you in the next one.